Okay, and we should be live, I think. Just making sure. Yep, we're good. So, hello everyone, Smedwick here for 0 second cooldown. Going to take just a little bit of a look at Rayman Legends today. Just got in the mail, finally after a few days. Free shipping, really nice, but you know, it takes a little longer to get here. So I'm just gonna take a look at probably last bit of this world, 3 levels left, see how long that takes. But so far, it's a really good game. Art looks amazing, the gameplay is mostly solid. I've had a few grievances with the way some of the platforming is, but overall, it's aside from a few cases, it's been pretty solid so far. I mean, it seems to be best in these types of levels where you're just sort of focusing on purely running. And any type of thing where there is a stage where there's small platforms you have to sort of stand on for a while, that sort of, with the way Rayman moves, it just isn't too great. But yeah, this game, great music, some of the best visuals around, I would say. And it's very, very frantic platforming, but not in many cases is it just overly difficult, except for when you mess up like that. But yeah, each area, there's 5 worlds. I think there's like a 6th one. I don't know if it's part of the main story necessarily, but you need 400 of these the teensies in order to unlock it. But each world so far from know seems to have a bit of a, I wouldn't quite say gimmick, but just a sort of thing that they go by. So for this is the 3rd world. This sort of has these little shrinking and this sort of platforms being eaten. And I'm not showing my strength at platformers right now. Yeah, sound is just something I can't overstate enough. That the production values, while not necessarily AAA Ubisoft, I would most likely not necessarily AAA, but it's still an amazing game. I would definitely say worth the price of admission. I mean, I got this, ordered this way back before the delay was announced, and got it for $12 off on Amazon, or not Amazon, but Newegg. And even then, even for $59.99, just full retail price, I would say that this is by far worth it. So yeah, it's out on every available platform, just about PC, Wii U, PS3, PC, and Vita. And $59.99, probably it's $39.99 on PC. Not sure about Vita price. I would guess $39.99, but I don't know Vita prices very well, so. But yeah, I'll hop out into the main area real quick, show that before we go on to any more stages. So, and also I'm playing the Wii U version, so there's gonna be a lot of touch that I won't be able to see. So you have that's a little multiplayer thing. I believe those are the originals. Yeah, little side stuff, creatures, challenges. I'm guessing something. Those are weekly, daily challenges, I believe. Those are just where you pick the character you want to play as. I don't know about that because I've never done that. And then from here on, Teen Season Trouble, Toad Story, Fiesta de los Muertos, which I accidentally entered. A little finicky on the entering and exiting a level or world. Yeah, these are the 5 main worlds. And that's, yeah, I have no clue if that's just a sort of side, because way less lums than any of the other levels. And see, I've already, you unlock all the worlds very quickly. I mean, by the time I was done with the first world, I think I unlocked the first 4 or something. So yeah, we'll just get back into it because we only have 2 more levels, and I'll probably go either start the first level of the next world or go back to another world. Who knows? Loading screen is nice because if you do that, then you just get your little extra heart if you manage to hit that little bottle. So it's actually kind of a neat touch to. But of course, some levels load very fast, so it's not too feasible to try and do that. And I believe stuff like this is the only 3D really used. There's a first world dragon that ended up having sort of a similar 3D model to it. I have a feeling that this is not going to end well. So yeah, this will probably be where one of my main complaints comes into play, where just sort of platforming on the small areas, because Rayman just sort of... he just sort of has slightly finicky movement. Which, I mean, this is mostly a large enough area that it's okay so far. Yeah, I mean, there was a level in the first world. Maybe I'll go to it to sort of show my grievance with it. Gotta get that teensy because I want to try and get as many as possible, because more you get, more areas you unlock. Yeah, I think a lot of the level ideas are some of the things aren't too great, but overall they're pretty solid. I think some of the level ideas sort of outlive their welcome in a way. Especially the second world has some of these. But overall, like everything is definitely. I did that way too early. Great. This starts back at the second round beginning. Yeah, there's again first world. Just a really not too great of a stage in general. Probably the weakest stage in Legends so far. I mean, I've enjoyed every other stage I've played except for that one. That was really dumb. Oh, survived that. I'm the best. Yeah, I haven't played. Okay, so that's how it was. So I haven't played Origins, so I can't really say how this compares to Origins. I mean, I bought it, but that was also on a Steam sale, so I haven't played it yet. So yeah, this sort of you hold at least on the Wii U controller, you hold B in these wind currents to help lift you up, and that was sort of a big gimmick, the big gameplay. So yeah, that's sort of like sliding that occurs. Maybe it was just considering the situation of the platform moving, but sometimes stuff like that happens, and on small platforms you can't really control it that much, and that's that is the probably my biggest annoyance about the game, because you can't really control it that much, and it really sucks. I think overall Rayman is more or less a pretty fast character, and that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing, and it's also sort of works against it in some stages. Yeah, not too bad. So, okay, so... okay, this will just be the end of the level. So yeah, you see this guy in every world. He just sort of. It's just a lot of the worlds sort of work on a recurring sort of level theme, and this is the second to last one always does this. This exact sequence plays out many times, and I mean it's still good. I'm not in any big rush to go through it, but at the same time it's just sort of like, okay, seen it a few times already. Yeah, get it. But I mean the game it's just another. In reality, it's just another very charmful thing about the game that. And I can't skip it, but still. It's just another big, charmful part about the game. Oh, Uplay action completed on the Wii U. So yeah, you got little trophies depending on how many, I believe, lums you get in each level. So I think that little Shamrock one is for a scratcher. So it's just a little ticket to get either more lums or side stuff. Whether they're the Rayman Origins, what they call paintings, but I believe they're levels. I haven't looked at it yet. I'll look at it. Maybe I'll look at it later. So, and the last level is always a music level, and these are honestly my favorite levels by far in the game. They're what I believe is just the best design for Rayman Legends, without a doubt. Pretty good music, and then it's also just the fact that it's focusing on how I believe it just handles Rayman best, and that's just sort of running and just jumping just in a line like this just works very well. And music sessions are always good. So I mean these types of levels just have always put a smile on my face. I mean I'm only done 3, but still. Not necessarily hard either. I mean, maybe if you're going, okay, what happened? Of course, as I say, they're not hard. That happens. What? What happened? What is? Oh, I have to. I see. That's kind of weird. So yeah, these like all of these, like this is just where the Mastercraft, the best designs of Rayman Legends come in without a doubt. I believe the first one was Black Betty, which was also featured in the demo that came out for the Wii U a long time ago. I'm really bad at this. The ones have been much easier, so it might be just might just be a price to pay for commentating on this. But yeah, the one before that, the second world, was more orchestral. Again, fantastic. Like this is just where Rayman Legends. I don't get what I'm getting hit by. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. I'll just keep shut. Okay, I jumped into that. And then here comes the frustration I've started to get with some of these levels. Oh, it's so okay. Now I'm starting to see. It's late. I'll just blame it on time. Not really that late, but I'm just gonna blame it on time anyways. I don't even know. It's just, of course, start actually playing for an audience. Do really awful. It's just a curse. I didn't even hit that. Ah, this is really bad. My apologies. I'd like to get through this level at least. I mean, despite the sort of aggravation I'm feeling with the game right now because of my own inabilities, it's still a solid game. Still really solid game, very fantastic looking game. Music, animation, top notch. I've had some of my grievances with some of the levels, but I would definitely consider this a buy without a doubt. This is fantastic platform all around. So yeah, I got a gold trophy. Yeah, maybe I'll hop into those that origin area real quick and just sort of see what's there, because I haven't checked that out yet. So yeah, there's 700 of these things, those lums, or not lums, but the teensies. So got 2 more main ones, and then I guess that's just if you are very good at collecting, then you just go to that. So yeah, I'll just check out back to Origins, because there is a teensies count, so I'm guessing that there are levels here. Okay, so so there's there's 5 old worlds, or six new worlds, 5 old ones. That's a lot more than I thought, because I just heard for a while that it was just you only had those you only had 5 worlds from the NeoGAF thread, so learn something new. So I'll check one of these out, because I haven't played Origins, so let's just sort of see how it works. And I don't know, I'm just didn't get teensy there, but you know, just yeah, I just want to sort of reiterate the idea that I feel like this works best when you're sort of just going straight, sort of almost a Sonic type of thing, where it works best not sort of being more meticulous about your movement, but just quick movement in general is how I feel that this game best works. Of course, it could just be my inability. I'm sure that's probably a good part of it. But you know, it's just one of my gameplay concerns. Just because of how the movement works. And I don't. I mean, I get that these are older levels, but I mean, I found the Legends levels way better than I'm finding this level. Like, it looks nice, looks great, no doubting that. Doesn't play that great. That's the whole level, I guess. Yeah, it didn't do too great, but yeah, that wasn't the best level in my opinion. So I'll take a look at. Maybe I'll just do the first level of the next world, see how that is, and then hop on over to one of the levels I really liked. We'll just do that. Then we'll probably call it a video. Again, like I can't stress enough how fantastic this game looks. It really does. So 20,000 lumps under the sea. And then Olympus. Yeah, you unlock these worlds incredibly quickly. In these areas, I won't go to that level, but I guess one of the characters, you just rescue her sisters by doing all of these little uh, levels that you get as you accumulate a certain amount of teensies. So, mysterious inflatable island. Check this out. Is this gonna be an underwater level? I'm not. I'm not digging that so far. Then, am I supposed to stay on this? Well, I mean, okay. This actually doesn't control bad so far. Yeah, I mean, this actually doesn't control that bad. I mean, I'm a more of a fan of the more ground-based, straight on run levels. But you know, this actually works. This actually works very well for the controls, I believe, or I'd say. No clue what those do, but probably isn't good. Yep, that wasn't good. Okay, that really isn't good. I'll keep a mental note of that throughout the rest of this world. I'm gonna guess that is gonna be part of the gimmick, shall I say? See, also, just to talk about the controls, at least on the Wii U, Y is sort of your hit, B is your jump, and then basically any of the, I guess, triggers, I guess you call them on the Wii U, though I wouldn't necessarily call them. L, R, Z, and R, those are your sprint buttons, so sprinting is basically an essential tool to use in this game. Probably a secret area. Yep. Ah. Didn't color in fast enough, or I didn't pay attention. I mean, definitely. I mean, not doing good at it, but definitely all the gimmicks, shall we say, while maybe not like the best working, are all very interesting. They definitely add a unique flair to each of the levels, without a doubt. So yeah, again, those little things give you health, or an extra hit, basically. And there are no lives. It's just sort of they're basically checkpoints constantly, and you just, if you die, you just get sent back to one of those checkpoints, and you're all good. Like, I've died a number of times, but it hasn't been too bad just because game checkpoints you just about constantly. Yep, and like in each of the levels there are these two secret rooms, so each of them has the queen and king teensy of this particular level. Okay, messed up. Then you just get sent back to where you were. So nice little puzzle-ish rooms. Didn't really show off a Murray level. Maybe I'll do that, but at the same time, because those are, at least for the Wii U version, those are pretty big parts of it. Sort of speed this up. Didn't do too great. Oh, this is a similar level, so we'll check this out. Then we'll probably call it a video. I'll probably play this much more. And there are those things. I think those were in the Origins level, so not much needed to be talked about for them. Stealth levels, geez. Not what I would have quite expected from a Rayman game, I would say. Okay. So yeah, since I'm gonna be playing the Wii U version, there's gonna be a lot you can't necessarily see, and I'll be more focused on. So yeah, it's all touch based on any of the non-touch platforms. So PC, PS3, Xbox 360. These are all button prompts, which makes these way better to play on these versions because you get a lot more free reign over what you can do. Whoops. Yeah. So yeah, for this one, you're tilting the Wii U gamepad to do these particular parts. Yeah, this makes a really great use of the gamepad. I think not one of the best uses, but I think it definitely just makes it a lot more entertaining to use than just a button prompt that doesn't really give you much to do in your game. The Murray level, Murray levels, they're happen somewhat often. Again, I wouldn't quite say they're a bad thing. They're definitely an interesting thing, and I would guess that it just sort of depends on the platform you're on. That really sort of affects how enjoyable they are. What is happening? Oh, okay. So, secret level, I think. Yeah. Or secret area, not secret level. So yeah, again, like these, I think this is pretty. It is sort of hard to control, but at the same time, it definitely is pretty good use of the game. Probably one of the better uses so far. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Okay, so I didn't even need to use that other platform. Oh, I was real. Ah, man, I really messed up on that. So yeah, I think that's pretty. There we go. That's level. So these are generally sort of shorter levels, and very focused on the on environmental types of details than they are on platforming or anything like that. Because the character that you're sort of guiding is just being controlled by an AI, so that's why it can be a bit finicky. Yeah, I think with that, we're gonna probably just call that, and we'll call that a video. So that was my look, Smoke's look at Rayman Legends, available now in stores for any and all major platform, not quite major platforms, aka the Wii U and Vita. little bad joke there before we go. So thanks for watching.